He waited for me outside the library, and I swear he knew my every move. It was a Tuesday, I remember, because I always went to the library on Tuesdays to work on my thesis. Our local library isn't huge, but it's usually pretty busy with students and old people reading newspapers. I always felt safe there. That Tuesday was different. I noticed him inside first, sitting at a table near the back, facing me. He was unremarkable. Average height, kind of skinny, maybe late 20s. Plain brown hair, wearing a faded blue t-shirt and jeans. Nothing that would make you look twice. Except he kept staring. Not overtly, but every time I glanced up, his eyes were on me. It made my skin crawl. I tried to ignore it, focusing on my work. But the feeling of being watched just wouldn't go away. After about an hour, I packed up my things, telling myself I was just being paranoid. As I walked out of the library, I saw him again. He was standing just outside the entrance, pretending to read a poster on the wall. The moment I stepped outside, he looked up, made eye contact, and gave me this smile. It wasn't a friendly smile. It was something else. Something predatory. I picked up my pace, heading towards the bus stop a block away. I could feel him behind me, not saying anything, just there. The hair on the back of my neck stood on end. I started walking faster, my heart hammering in my chest. The bus was late. Seemed like an eternity standing there, knowing he was somewhere close. I kept looking around, trying to spot him, but he was good at staying out of sight. Finally, the bus arrived. I practically leaped on, fumbling for my bus pass. I found a seat near the front and kept my eyes glued to the window, watching the street. I didn't see him. I let out a shaky breath, thinking I was finally safe. But then, at the next stop, he got on the bus. He didn't look at me. He just walked to the back and sat down. Every cell in my body screamed at me to get off, but I was frozen. I didn't want to provoke him. I just sat there pretending to read a book, but my hands were shaking so badly I could barely hold it. He got off the bus 2 stops before mine. I watched him disappear down the street, and I felt a wave of relief wash over me. But it didn't last long. The next Tuesday, I didn't go to the library. I stayed home, locked all the doors and windows, and just tried to calm down. I told myself it was just a coincidence, that I was overreacting. The Tuesday after that, I decided to be brave and go back. I brought a friend with me this time. We sat at a table near the front, where we could see everyone coming in and out. He wasn't there. I started to relax. Maybe I really had imagined the whole thing. We left the library around 6 p.m. As we walked towards my friend's car, parked a block away, I saw him. He was leaning against a lamppost across the street, watching us. This time, there was no mistaking it. He wasn't just looking. He was waiting. I grabbed my friend's arm and we ran. We didn't stop running until we were safely inside her car, doors locked, engine running. As we drove away, I looked back. He was still standing there, under the lamppost, watching us go. A slow, chilling smile spread across his face. I never went back to that library. I changed my routine. I started carrying pepper spray. I still look over my shoulder, even now. I don't know who he was or what he wanted, but I know I narrowly escaped something terrible.